Hey guys, it's Robbie here. This is FrekiFitWolf. It is day 8 of FrekiFitVember, and it's Sunday, so it's time for my official daily weigh-in. Alright, so I had to refocus because I drove through the park, and I don't know how well you guys can see, but with all the pretty colors, I got very distracted very easily. Sorry about it. Anyway, it is Sunday, so that means it's my official weigh-in day, and it's day 8 of FrekiFitVember. If you don't know what FrekiFitVember is, obviously you don't watch my daily vlogs or last Sunday's video, but if you don't, that is totally fine. What it is where I'm challenging myself and all of you guys to do activity for a minimum of 20 minutes a day. Whatever activity you want, whatever you can think of to get moving. It can be as simple as walking. It can be as complex as like hardcore strength training, whatever you want it to be. And if you need to, you can break it up. Whatever, just to get you moving, get our bodies flowing, and that's it. That's all the goal is. And I've been doing really well with it this week. I did a lot of yoga this week. One day I did those chair exercises. So if you are curious as far as exercises you can do while seated, check out Tuesday's video. A lot of tips there. I actually, just from demonstrating the moves and not even doing a full set timed workout, worked up a sweat. So definitely recommend those. And then, like I said, I was doing yoga, I was doing that. I did one day where I did a Planet Fitness workout video, and then Thursday happened. I didn't work out Thursday, but I worked physically from 9 a.m. until like 10:30 at night, minus an hour and a half or two for driving and what have you. So I'm counting that as activity, because normally on a Thursday I would work, and if I'm not exercising, I'd be pretty much home the rest of the night, not doing a whole lot, besides being in my chair playing video games. Speaking of video games, this shirt is from a video game, and it has not fit for a very, very long time, so I'm really happy to be wearing it. But anyway, so Thursday I end up doing that, and like I was on my feet the rest of the night. And so I'm counting that as exercise. But the thing was, because of doing hair at home or at somebody's home, it killed my back, because I am, putting in foils, because I did rainbow hair. I might try to sneak a picture here if I can find one where I can crop out her face. But I did rainbow hair. And so that means every piece of hair is in a foil, but at a home, the chair isn't at the proper height that I need it to be, and I don't have my little color tray. So to get each color, I'm holding the foil here on the person's head, and then on the ground, like nearly the ground, it's like a table this high off the ground, is where the color bowls are. So I'm stretching to reach and get that, and it was a lot on my back. It was pretty. They had their wedding yesterday. Her hair looked fantastic, but it was a lot on my back. So Friday, went to work. So much pain that I ended up leaving work early and couldn't exercise that night. Rested it as much as I could. Did my physical therapy stretches that I've dealt with my whole life, because this is nothing new for me. I've dealt with this since I was a teen into my early 20s. I would periodically get back spasms. It's a part of my life, part of my obese life, because when I did lose weight the first time around, for like 2 years, I didn't have a single back issue, which makes sense. My spine is curved just a little too much inward, and then put a belly and a body that weighs 300 and something pounds, it's just straining that. Are my hand gestures making sense? This is my spine, this is my belly, just kind of pulling on it. So it makes sense why this happens. So anyway, so Saturday, went to work, left super early. I couldn't do it. My back was just too much. It just not having it. So didn't do my FrekiFitVember activities the last 2 days, but guess what? Who cares? It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the challenge. I can keep going. As I said, today I'm going to be walking, doing cardio or that method for getting my activity in, but I'm still going to get it in. Anything that will help keep me moving, especially on Sundays. You guys know Sundays are my more challenging day because after I do my weigh-ins, I eat whatever I want to, or I have. I'm trying not to this time. I think I am going to make more of those steamed buns. I'll put a picture right here. Don't they look so good? They were so freaking good. I think I am going to make some more of those today. And I'll do a video of how to make them soon. I do it a lazy way. Not with the biscuits like that one day that I failed, if you heard that story. But I made them again yesterday with a different method, and it was amazing. But anyway, planning on behaving on food. I'm going to make that soon. And it's 6 minutes in. Let's go over the numbers. Like, I'm rambling so much. Oh, and also comment down below. Let me know what your activities are. Love to hear it. How successful were you on sticking to them this week? And again, if you missed a day or two, who cares? Do it today. Do it tomorrow. Get back on it. So anyway, weigh in. I stepped on the scale this morning, and honestly, guys, it was like pretty early. Like, you know, typically my weight goes down after a little bit, but I didn't feel like waiting. I was too impatient, and I was happy with the numbers, so that was cool. I stepped on the scale, and I'm now 309.6 pounds. You know what that means? You know what that means? That means I lost weight this week. I lost 2.4 pounds this week. And for a grand total of 67.2 pounds off. It was a good week. There was so much to this week, but overall it was a good week. I got my exercise in. I drank so much water. I had a decent week at work. The election is finally, well, kind of settling down. So many things going on this week, despite the back pain. I got a chicken from a customer. I'm still cracking up about that. And it's so sweet. And that's actually what I used to make those steamed buns last night. But like, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, a customer, when she came in for me to cut her hair, brought me a whole chicken. A rotisserie chicken. It's not like it was just like a raw chicken hanging out that she's like, here, have this. It's a rotisserie chicken, but like, it's so sweet. She is such a sweet woman. I love her so much. I've been doing her hair for, I don't even know how long, like since like 2012 or 2013. But she brought me a chicken. It was great. It was wonderful. And it tasted really good too. Tracking that is a little bit confusing though, because not 100% sure how. I scan it and the app says, you know, it's, you know, 3 point whatever points for 3 ounces. But I'm like, is that breast? Is that thigh? Is that what? I don't know. So I just do a general search for chicken breast or this or that, and then up it just a smidge because of, you know, oils or whatever they use in the rotisserie chicken. But yeah, it was really good. And like I said, I ended up making those steamed buns. Okay, now the next numbers I want to get into are measurements. I haven't done these since August 2nd, so it's been a while. Not huge changes, but still it's great to see these numbers. So I'm going to try to type them all out here like I did last time, because I lose these numbers every single time I do one of these videos. And so I have to go back to and find the last time I measured and write down as I'm talking. So anyway, now my waist is 46.5 inches. So that means I lost half an inch of my waist. My hips are 46 inches, so they stayed the same. My arms are still 16 inches. They stayed the same. My thighs, I say it every time I do a measurement video, but my thighs are what I hate the most, like, on my body. They are giant and jiggly and cottage cheese and just gross looking. But they're now 29.5, so that means I lost another inch in these suckers. I think I might be able to buy normal jeans almost. Because right now I have to buy the Extreme Flex jeans from, where did I get them? American Eagle? I think it's American Eagle. I don't know, like AE.com. But yeah, so American Eagle. But anyway, I always have to get the extreme flex, and no matter what, jeans always look like skinny jeans on me. But I noticed this pair that I had to get because these thighs tear up jeans, and I had giant holes in the last pair. So I got them, and these aren't super tight. I mean, they're not baggy in the thigh by any means. It's not like that, but they have some give, and they don't look like they're like a sausage roll binding or whatever. I don't know. Either way, making progress on that. My calves are 17.5 inches. They're the same. My abs, my stomach is now 49.5 inches. So I lost a half an inch there. And my chest is 47 inches. So that is the same. So overall, this body has lost 2 inches. I think that's pretty cool. And I think there are other factors that even measuring can't do. I know a lot of you guys comment on my face looking skinnier. I feel like you guys comment on my neck, but like I measured it. It's exactly the same. But I feel like a lot through here, and I don't know how to measure this stuff. Like, I don't know. But yeah, so I feel like there's some other visual factors that go into it that might not be able to be noticed by just measuring. Just like I said with the scale, there's so many other factors to determine if you're succeeding or not. I know several people, I listen sometimes to the Weight Loss Podcast, and that's literally the name of it, the Weight Loss Podcast. And what they recommend very often is like literally, like after you get out of the shower, or if you just feel like being naked for whatever reason, looking in a mirror and just kind of like memorizing the way things are. Might not be fun at my current size, but when I go to look again, I can see those differences a little bit better than beforehand. Obviously, pictures work wonderfully. I'm not taking naked pictures for that. Like, yeah. But I got distracted by that stupid joke. But either way, seeing those visual changes really can make a difference. And even if the measurements aren't that dramatically different, when I look at pictures, I can see a huge difference. Even just looking at the video from when I did those measurements now. Well, granted, one, I had curly hair then because I had that perm. That was a fun experiment. But I can see some changes. Granted, also I'm in a car, so I'm sitting a little bit differently. But still, those visual changes are there and they matter. Because ultimately, I want to be healthy, but I want to look better. So besides just helping with the heavy breathing issue, that is calmed down a ton. And helping with the back, you know, a high priority for me is I want to look better. I want to be cute. It'd be cool if I could be sexy. But we'll shoot for cute first. But anyway, those are ways to really measure. That was I got really close just suggesting. Anyway, I feel like I've said enough. So please like, comment, check in, tell me how you're doing on your journey, whether it be a weigh-in or, you know, your daily exercises, your activity, your emotions, whatever you feel like you want to do, let me know. I love the interaction. I love hearing from you guys. I love being your support as much as you guys support me. So please, thank you. Please and thank you. There we go. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you tomorrow.